Welcome to the Manifestation, where we share our hard lessons so you don't have to learn them the hard way.
Hey everybody, welcome to the very first episode of the Manifestation. Okay, so for anybody that's like, girl, who the hell are you? Let me tell you, do not click out. Okay, first of all, my name is Damani, but some people call me Mani, hence the name Manifestation. A little bit about me. I am unhinged. I have ADD. I'm a mother of one. I'm a single mother. And I just have a lot on my mind, okay? But this is not about me. This is about us. So I am 31 years old. I know they say a lady never tells her age, but whoever said I was a lady? Exactly. I'm 31 years old, and I decided that I really just want to own my auntie era. Like, I want to own my auntie status. And there are so many things that I have gone through and experienced. And I'm just like, I've had the privilege, the blessing of being raised with, wonderful mother, godmothers, aunts, my grandmother to just rear me into the right direction and help me to have the confidence and just all the tools I need to be the woman that I've always wanted to be. I would really like to be that person to somebody. So yeah, everybody, welcome to the Manifestation, where we manifest the women. Hold on. How we going again? Where we manifest the lives that we've always wanted as children. So my younger self, there are just a lot of things that I would want to tell her. And I'm going to talk to y'all a lot of times like y'all are my younger self, if that makes sense. But anyways, Valentine's Day is coming up. And I just want to get right on into it, okay? Y'all know enough about me. If you don't know, you finna know. So that's the end of my intro. Just trust that I'm a cool person to listen to. That's all I can give you. But let's just get right on into it. So Valentine's Day is coming up. And, this is the season of love and romance. And, it's a really big season for the lover girls. I don't know. Like, how can I put it? Like, I'm a lover girl, but I haven't been in, oh my goodness, the bang is getting stuck to the lash and it's bottom. Sorry about that. Deep down, I'm a lover girl. Like, I was raised in a 2-parent household. They didn't stay together. Something about that pandemic. Even me and my child's father, it really disrupted a lot of romantic relationships. We're not going to get into that. That is a whole nother episode. But I grew up in love. I was made out of love. I was not like a mistake. My parents were very in love when they had me. I saw like a lot of reciprocation of love and acts of love in my household. And that's in me. So like, I would say I know if I wanted to court a man, I would. Like, I know how to be romantic to a man. And I have been. Like, I was in a long-term relationship at one point, but your girl ain't been in a relationship in 4 whole years, okay? With that being said, I don't know. Like, I'm a lover girl, but I really just want to be courted before I can allow that part of me to show, like, out. I just feel like I've had to repress that side of myself for so long because nobody has made me feel safe enough to show that or made me feel like, oh, is it going to be good for longer than like 3 months? Am I safe here? I don't know. So deep down, I'm a lover girl. I love Valentine's Day. I would love to just, romance a man this Valentine's Day. I'm not going to lie. I probably will be doing something with a man Valentine's Day. I'm talking too much. But anyways, this is not even supposed to go there. Okay, what I'm trying to say is the 4 years I've been single, I've learned a lot about self-love. And to be clear, I didn't just start loving myself when I became single. I actually am single because I love myself. I want that to, ooh, that's a bar. I haven't even written that down. That's a bar. I am single because I love myself. Okay. And, in short, I know I love myself and know when it is time to leave certain situations. I love myself enough to know that I will be okay with or without certain people. And especially being a mother, like I have to put myself in my mental first. So anything that disrupts that, I love myself enough to know to exit it. I also love myself enough to have a secure attachment style. And I'm not saying that if you don't have a secure attachment style, you don't love yourself. It's just that I'm so comfortable. I've grown to be, since being single, so comfortable with myself that if it don't work out with somebody, it just don't work out. And we just move on. Calling you 20 times, wondering if he's going to text me back. It's not going to change anyone's feelings towards you and vice versa. So with that being said, I know that this is the season of romancing and loving on other people, but we just gonna get right into some self-love, okay? What comes with self-love, and self-love looks very different to a lot of people, but to me, what self-love looks like is forgiving yourself. And, people, there are some things in your life that are a little easier to forgive yourself than others. Me personally, I have a really hard time forgiving myself for the moments that just make me cringe. I have a hard time forgiving myself for things that I've done where I have either been vulnerable or I once accepted certain things and now I'm so like, girl, we are too strict for that. Why would you go for that? Why would you ever go for that? Like, it's really hard for me to forgive myself for stuff like that. And I bring this up because I don't want to say when, but within my single journey, I'm going on my fourth Valentine's Day single. I've had some interesting experiences, okay? And to the girlies who are in talking stages, dating certain men, and you are experiencing a time period where things were like it was all good just a week ago, and now it's gotten really weird. Communication is getting shaky. Only time he talks to you is like in his car. It's just really weird. It's kind of like he's breadcrumbing you. He's doing exactly what you think that he's doing. And I just want to prepare anybody, like, if that's what's going on Valentine's Day, I want you to make some other plans on Valentine's Day if that's the behavior you've been experiencing. And here, I want to let you guys know that I tell you my hard lessons that I've had to learn so that you don't have to learn them the hard way, okay? Um, so here it goes. We're going to get into it. This is my Valentine's Day horror story. I want y'all to be easy on me though. Please remember that I'm well, 4 years I'm not new, but at the time I was kind of new into this whole dating world. And you could have never prepared me for a lot of the bullshit and the lies and just how stupid a lot of these men think you are. And I know better now. At the time, well, let's just get into it. Okay. So there was this guy that I was dating, we've been dating since like December. Okay. I know some people, December, January, February, that's like a good, you're going into, I don't know, 2 months, 3 months, whatever. Was dating this guy, talked every day. We were going on dates. Like he was really good with dates, like very thoughtful dates. And he was normally the type, like if he said we were going to do something, he always came through. Great communicator, you know, worked, like most grown people do. So like, some days, hey, I'm not going to be able to talk to you because A, B, C, and D, I have this going on, but I'll hit you later. And he would hit me later. Something I really liked because as I've said, I've experienced a lot of bullshit. So no complaints there with communication. I say this to say, somebody's pattern. So as we're inching towards Valentine's Day, the pattern got really weird. It was no more, hey babe, I'm working until this time. I have training. This is going on, but I'm going to call you later. It was no more of that. It just was weird. It just got weird. And you can always tell when it's going to get weird. So I was already prepared, but, and mind you, I very rarely talk to one person at a time. For me to like cut everybody off, we've had to already had that conversation of like, I really like you. I want to date exclusively. Da 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 da. And yeah, we weren't at that point yet. I'll say that. So I still had other plans in the works, but I'm not gonna lie. This was like my star player at the time. So while I had other plans, I was really hoping to spend Valentine's Day with this person. And it's like every other date you go all out. Like our first date, he literally took me to get my nails done because I was like, oh, I might be late because I got to get my nails done first, blah, blah, blah. He's like, where do you get your nails done? We got our nails done together, proceeded to go on our date. The date lasted all day. So it's kind of like he set a standard for what I expected romantically. So you just have to understand the disappointment that I had when Valentine's Day came and rolling around 1, 2 o'clock. Nothing from this man. Now, I did get flowers from a secret admirer. I found out who the admirer was. He's blocked on everything. That's a story for another day, but he's blocked on everything. That's neither here nor there. And I did have a guy DoorDash me some lunch that day. Nothing super romantic, but it was a sweet gesture. But it was nothing from the guy that I've been giving like all my attention to or whatever. So like he finally texted me that day and it's just like he trying to have a normal conversation like, hey, how's your day going? Da-da-da. I said, hey, happy Valentine's Day. Period. He was like, is everything okay? You seem to have an attitude today. Da-da-da-da. And I said, I'm pretty sure I have an attitude today. Happy Valentine's Day. And he goes, happy Valentine's Day, Damani. And I'm like, at first I was like, I'm not going to say anything. So eventually, I just find it funny how you can hit me up like everything's normal, but you didn't do anything for me on Valentine's Day. I've heard of no plans, blah, blah, blah. So have y'all ever had somebody tell a lie to you that was so offensive? It's past the point of you feeling like they think you're dumb. You just wish they would tell you the harsh truth. Like, I know you said this lie to spare my feelings, but I just wish you would tell me the truth. Because this man told me that he didn't usually celebrate Valentine's Day for, I don't even remember the BS, but that he was not feeling well and that he was boo-booing all day because he wasn't feeling well. And he just didn't think that it would be fun for me to hang out with him when he has to go to the toilet all day. I would have rather you just said there's another bitch than tell me that you have a shitty booty. I'm not even gonna hold you. Just it's another bitch. You really could have just told the truth, and I promise you I would have left you alone. I promise you there's not a man in the land of Everton that could say, oh, I told Damani this is and that. She never left me alone. This girl won't who won't leave you alone? Who won't leave you alone? A man don't gotta tell me twice that he don't want to be bothered with me. I promise you. I just would have preferred this man say, it's another bitch I'm spending Valentine's Day with. You told me that you have the bubble guts? I think about that a lot. It was like, damn, you really, it was like, damn, you really don't want to fuck with me that bad that you just made that up. Like, you sat here and you rather me think you have a shitty booty than spend the day with me. Like, that's crazy. So, I experienced pain and suffering from that. Now, did I have other plans? Yeah. Like I said before, I never put on until I'm like asked like, hey, will you be my girlfriend? There's never I never put all my eggs in one basket. So while I was like thought we were on the trajectory of relationship and I thought that was something I wanted and I really I that was at the top of my list. Was I lonely on Valentine's Day? No. And I want y'all to know it is so okay. Like, if you're not getting what you want from a person, like, there's a lot of talk from dudes about, like, oh, I don't celebrate Valentine's Day and da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da. I want to tell you this. Do not let a man trick you into suppressing your needs and wants, because it's somebody out there that's going to provide it for you. And if they don't, I promise you, being by yourself and leaving your options open, like, the best thing about not being, in a relationship is that you have the options. You're tied down to no one. So if something doesn't work out, you always have the option to move. You are not a tree. You can move next. Like, it's so okay. I don't want y'all to feel like, oh, he said he don't celebrate, so I don't have to. If that's something you really enjoy, because you could be like, oh, well, I don't want to have sex ever because, and that man will be well within his right to say, no, I like to fuck. So, bye. I feel like we should be made to feel you're not going to force me to believe that I want what you want when I know damn well I don't want it. Period. You are not. I know I'm a lover girl. I know I'm romantic. I know I enjoy Valentine's Day. Sir, whether you like it or not, there is a man out there that's going to like me so much. He's just going to do it because it makes me happy. And he just likes to see me happy. And I am so okay with holding out until I get that. And I want y'all to feel that way. But yeah, so me and that dude, no, we did not work out. It did not go anywhere. That, you was shitting? I'd rather just go and fuck the bitch and get it over with. Like, just please. I did not want to know you had a shitty booty because that's all I'm gonna think about now. That's not sexy. I don't want to know you boo-booing. I don't, personally. So yeah, that's me. That's me oversharing, today. My, I guess, Valentine's Day trauma. But I'm providing that to you guys so that you don't also have to deal with a shitty nigga. Literally. Literally. Okay? You don't have to deal with a nigga that's full of shit because I did, and I am warning you of the signs, okay? He's full of shit. Literally. I'm letting you know. So, that was an experience of mine. While we're on Valentine's Day topic, because I want you guys, I'm going to create like a playlist, but I want to provide you some songs that are kind of affirmative, affirmative. I don't know. I don't know if any of those are words, but they're kind of like songs with affirming lyrics, okay? And one of the songs, I have to give you the backstory on how I was not introduced to this song, but when I decided that this was going to be a song that whenever I'm not remembering who the fuck I am and I need to be reminded to love myself, I'm going to blast this over and over again. So I want to say I was how old was I? I was like 24. I was 24. And right before Valentine's Day, I broke up with my long-term boyfriend. We were together for like 4 years. Because I had a young lady come to me as a woman. Okay. That's a story for another time. I used to work, I lived in New York at the time. And I don't know if y'all remember this store called Papyrus, but it's this gift shop. We used to sell like Valentine's Day, like anything you could possibly think of. We sold it. Teddy bears, candy, cards. We did the gift wrapping, just everything. And everybody would come in there and they were just so in love. They were so in love. Y'all, it was this dude that used to come into my job, and both of us were in long distance relationships at the time. I think he's probably famous now, but he used to come into my job and he was such a sweetheart. His girlfriend, her favorite book was Perks of Being a Wallflower. So when she came to visit, was that I don't know if it was that author, but he got her a lunch date with her favorite author, and he took like a line out of the Perks of Being a Wallflower out of the actual book. He brought it to us, and he got it framed against this wrapping paper that we had that had like dried roses like infused in the paper, and we framed it for him. And I just thought that that was the most sweetest, thoughtful gift. And he was just like the sweetest, thoughtful man. If he was a white man. And I think about it, I'm just like, oh, if they didn't work out, I would just try him one good time. I don't know. Just the thoughtfulness, the thought put into the gifts, and how he will be so excited to like do these little romantic, thoughtful things for her. Just, woo, child, if you lucky. But anyway, I used to work at this store. That's my ADD kicking in. How do we get here? This gift store. And as you can imagine, Valentine's Day was nauseating if you just gone through a breakup. I would be going to work, y'all. I ain't gonna hold you. That first breakup, because listen, first of all, when I first broke up with this man, I got that call from the girl the day that I got the text, the DM from the girl the day before I had to work. I took the next day off. I sat on it. I said, oh, should I talk to the girl? Should I talk to the girl? Why did I decide that I was going to talk to the girl about everything before my shift? Have y'all ever been to work? And I'm like arguing with this nigga because I'm like, no, because she told me. And have you ever been to work amidst a breakup? Oh my gosh, I'd rather eat a jean jacket than experience that ever again. Oh my gosh. It was very hard. So Valentine's Day, I was just told up, y'all. I was going to work. I was drinking E&J like tossing it back, drinking it like apple juice. I was at work My manager, I don't know if it was how she smelled me or if she could just tell because the customers was just being aggravating and I really didn't give a fuck. Cause I'm in this bitch drunk anyway. Like I really don't care. But she told me one day, she said, you can go home. You need to go home. Um, so one day, my roommate, one of my close friends, she came into my room and she saw E&J bottles all over the floor, like everywhere, y'all. Cause when I was, yeah, I was going through it and I did not love myself at that moment. You can't love yourself if you're downing E&J. There's no way. And I got to give myself grace for that. I did not love myself at that time. That's not something that people do. She don't love herself. That's not something that people that love themselves do. But what got me through that breakup? What got me through that breakup was Trina. I know you're like, Damani, what? I forgot who I was. And I don't know if you're going through a breakup. I don't know what's going on. But baby, if you forgot who the fuck you were, I'm representing for the bitches. All eyes on your riches. No time for a little dick. You see, the bigger the dick, the bigger the bank, the bigger the bands, the better chance to get close to his rich friends. I'm going after the big man. My G-string make his dick stand. Make it quick then. Slow head by the nightstand. Light lightning. I want a nigga with a wedding ring. Bank accounts in the Philippines. Black mellow take everything. Stop. See, I'll fuck him in the living room. While his children home, I make him eat it while my period on. A little nasty hoe. Red bone but a classy hoe. Young jazzy hoe. I'm the baddest bitch. I listened to the baddest bitch repeatedly until you would have thought I was Trina. Like I listened to it like the gospel. Okay? And it just really got me back in my bag. Like it just really just was like, cause how dare you? You got a nigga, this nigga got you drinking E&J like it's water? Oh hell no. Hell no. Okay, so I had to get back in my bag and get back in love. And I had to like hear that over and over again. I'm the baddest bitch. I'm the baddest bitch. I'm the baddest bitch. Until it's like nobody else can tell me different because I'm engraving this in my brain every day. So if you ever forget who the fuck you are, I really need you to blast that song and a million times. And I need you to sing it to the top of your lungs. Like I need you to sing it like you will never be able to sing again. Okay? Until it's like second nature. Like, who are you playing with? It's no way. You can't be playing with me because I'm the baddest bitch. It's no way you playing with me because I'm the baddest bitch. Like, who are you? I need y'all to do that. Also, America, America has a problem. Dun 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 dun. And you're like, girl, what does America have a problem? What does that have to do with us? Do you have a problem? No, I don't. I'm about to tell you. Give me a second. So there's a line. Hold on. Let me make sure I'm singing it. Let me make sure I get it right. Cause I need y'all to understand what I'm saying. And when you get it, the whole song might not do it for you. It might, but this part, I really need y'all to when you say this part of the song, I need you to hit your chest and like really feel it and remember who the fuck you are. So she goes, 20, 40, 80 out the trap, hit it with the rap, put it on the map, bring it right back. Call me when you want to get hot. Tony Montana with the racks, double C's on my back, double G's on my dash. Nigga, I'm bad. I'm bad. That part, because y'all, no, and you're not listening. Boy, you can't get no higher. Like that, after that, and that really is what seals it for me because it's like, she had to say it twice. Like, it's kind of like, who are you playing? It's like, They can't be playing with me because, nigga, I'm bad. I'm bad. Like, did you forget? Did you forget? Well, you can't get no higher than this. No. And she says no. The no, she says it so strong and she says it twice. And she doesn't explain herself. I need y'all to get into that. I'm not playing. No. No. And she says it 2 more times because sometimes you got to tell people no more than once. But when you say you don't got to explain yourself. Because no is a full sentence. I just wanted to give somebody that word. I felt like y'all needed it today. I just felt like that word was on me. I felt like somebody needed it today, okay? And we are back. This section I like to call it things that should have just been a journal entry. Also, you should have kept that to yourself. Things you should have kept to yourself. Things that should have been a journal entry. Where I highlight tweets and stories shared on the internet that maybe you should have just put in a journal, close the journal, lock the journal away for nobody to see, maybe burn the journal, trash it, shred the journal so that nobody ever sees some of these thoughts because you should take it to the grave with you. But you didn't. And I'm going to use it for content. So, this young lady tweets the Nucian Honey on Twitter. February 16th, 2023, she shared this with us. This man prioritized working a double shift over spending Valentine's Day with me, only to get into a car accident the next day and have to take 2 weeks off from work due to a fractured rib. I'm trying to have sympathy, but the irony of it all, it's too rich. An hour later, she tweets, "My love is so pure." Sorry. Okay. Sorry. It's something about my love is so pure is sending me because, girl, my love is so pure that anytime you disappoint me or act out of alignment, she puts in parentheses, knowing better, the universe is quick to step in, like, hold it right there. Here's some karma for your ass. Okay, wait. Baby, I'm going to hold your hand when I say this. There's nothing pure about you. There's nothing. You are the spawn of Satan. There's nothing pure about you. You have to be a very unhinged, unserious bitch to you think because your man worked a double shift on Valentine's Day instead of spending it with you, his karma was get into an accident the next day. And see, this is why I don't deal with all the people that be talking weird like that. Once you start talking about karma and the universe and all that, it gets real spooky-ooky to me because those people somehow think, and I never understood this, or religious people that are like, my God is a merciful God and God don't play about me. Bitch, God made me too. God made all of us. Why do you think he just don't play about you? When did you get to be? Who made you the top of the damn deacon board and said that you was God's first priority over everybody else? Who said, bitch, I'm in the universe too. The universe works, and if you do this, the universe always has my back. Bitch, I'm in the same universe you're in. What made you think you so damn special that the universe got all this karma for everybody else but you? What made you think that? And this man is working a double shift over spending Valentine's Day with you. This was in 2023, baby. The economy has been fucked up. You couldn't rub his back or his feet or nothing after he got off work. He couldn't kick off his shoes and relax his feet and party on down to the escape meet and just kick it. You couldn't rub that man's feet when he got off of that. He worked a long day. And you worried about a damn teddy bear and candy? I think if you gotta work a double shift on Valentine's Day, you have bigger fish to fry. And you knew that man. You knew that them same financial problems that man had on Valentine's Day, he had them when you met him. That's your problem. You gotta meet people where they at. But I don't think I'm trying to have sympathy, but the irony of it all is too rich. You bitch. I'm trying to have sympathy, but the irony of it all is too rich. And then an hour later, my love is so pure. No, it ain't, bitch. Your love is not pure. Your love is conditional. And just say that. Also, you're a little spooky, you kind of weird. The universe is quick to step in, like, hold it right there. Because of Valentine's Day. I don't think the universe is doing that on Valentine's Day. I just don't believe that. I just don't think the universe is like, oh, this man is clearly in a financial crisis in a time where the economy is really bad and groceries are really high and there's a housing crisis. But we're going to punish him for working 2 shifts instead of spending Valentine's Day with you because your love is so pure. Because your love is so pure. No, it's not. It's not. And I would say, and that's okay, but it's not okay. You need help. And you need, hopefully you need to, and that man needs to he needs to leave you alone. He needs to block you. And and this is why I just will never, I don't even personally, honestly, I don't believe in karma. But I do think if karma were a thing, I just like, even the man that said he was boo-booing all day, even the man that said I'd rather sit on the toilet, pretend I'm shitting all day than spend time with you. I just don't think that karma would go. That man had the bubble guts. He didn't spend Valentine's Day with you. Car accident. I just don't think. We've got to be so fucking for real. That's all I'm going to ask is that if we be anything, we be the fuck for real. And I'm going to tell you, your love is not pure. He wasn't acting out of alignment. He was acting like somebody that is stuck in a hamster wheel because this economy is really shitty. The man that didn't celebrate Valentine's with me that one day was shitty. And you're a shitty person as well. You're a really shitty person. And I don't even know. I don't know if karma is a thing or whatever, but I think your karma is just the fact that you're just really shitty. And this was a stupid tweet. And this definitely should have been a journal entry. And we never should have known that, my love is so pure. It's not. We never should have known any of this. So that is the tweet that should have been a journal entry for the day. But you guys, I'm going to end on a very positive note. I know that was after I tell this girl, you're a shitty person. You're not a good person. And I stand by it. I meant it. And I meant it. And I stand on it. But I'm going to end this episode of the manifestation with this affirmation. And going into Black History Month, especially like Black women, I really, really, really want y'all to like take this in and say this to yourselves as many times as you need to say it until you believe it. Because what I have noticed is there is a lot, and whether it's with work, how much money you should make, the man you think you deserve, just how you should be treated, the type of life you should live, if you deserve a soft life or not. There's always discourse about what Black women deserve, and a lot of our male counterparts make it seem like we have to earn a certain level of respect or worth. And this affirmation is very simple. I don't have to earn my worth. Very simple. I'll say it again. I don't have to earn my worth. Know your worth. Know your worth. Don't allow people to gaslight you out of knowing your worth. Don't allow people to make you lessen your worth. Don't devalue yourself to make other people comfortable. Know your worth. Demand it. And honestly, just like the word no, you don't even have to explain your worth because you know it. And most times people that are trying to convince you that you have to earn your worth, know your worth as well. They're scared that if you know your worth, you'll demand more and they'll have to rise to the occasion. And I just want you to take that into your day to day and remember that you are the baddest bitch and don't let nobody tell you any different. Okay, so that is the end of this episode of Manifestation. I would love to hear from you guys. If you want to chat it up, send me an email to, what is my email? What the hell is my email address? I know what my email is, y'all. Hold on. You can, I don't know, you want to ask me something, I'll give you advice, whatever. Okay, but send like your thoughts, questions, whatever to mediabymani.fest@gmail.com. That is mediabyMani.FEST@gmail.com. And yeah, I'll definitely get back to you. But yeah, that is the end of this episode of The Manifestation. I really hope you enjoyed, and I leave you with this note, baby. We don't stress. All we do is dress and rest. Y'all be blessed. Mwah!